Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Nice.
H.A. trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
That is caught. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Exiting the pocket right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Back to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Moving to his right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the try for an extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready up.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. A run here with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards. Now it is first and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. He'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
Is a turnover on down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Austin brought in motion. On second down, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Commanders first down.
Now Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now pass deep from McLaurin. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be third down.
Let's go.
To the air again is Daniel. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Here we go, here we go. Go. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 19 tight. Cougar, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
From
5.
the 46.
At the
Here's 2nd
46-yard line.
and 5.
Ready, go.
The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devon Achane to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Panther 11. Ready, Dragon 6. Now Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to Waddle again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Ready up. Here we go, set.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Okay, ready.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, Those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here we go. 19, Seven Pirates.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jack Bech. Touchdown, Dolphins.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
70 Rangers, 72. Drop 60, drop 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Austin brought in motion. On first down, Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Dragon 60. Jeanette, 18, Cowboy, go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. already out of bounds after a gain of 6.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Just go.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami.
At the 48-yard line.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Raptor 18. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. That's the Cowboy 80.
Back to the air one more time. Looking underneath for Achane. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and a long way to go.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 8. Not Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That that one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And that is pulled in by the defense in the end zone. How about that? That's as easy a pick six as you'll ever get. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will cut it to a 2-point lead.
21, Dolphins 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Ready, set.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kelee Ringo. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Drop 50. Come on. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
70 range. 70 range. Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Is caught left side by Waddle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
18 run. 18 run.
Throwing now. Wilson on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Oh, he feels the pressure and he'll go down back at the 6.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Incomplete.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Let's go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 25.
Let's go now.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 7.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. This one grabbed by Austin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Here's Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Come on.
They'll throw with Daniel. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Perry, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
60 Vikings.
To the air again is Daniel.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
18 Cardinal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready up.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing again. Wilson. That one out wide to A-Check. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Again, Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jack Beck, touchdown Miami. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts him in a prime position to close this one out.
On the head up, this is H.A. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. In the shotgun, Wilson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins are going to open up the lead to 8. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
18, ready.
Austin brought in motion. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, They've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So a win here for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause aside